Vanakkam Namaste and welcome to Sunday Sadhana, your favorite Hindu magazine program on SABC2. Today we feature a bit of art and a bit of history. We look at the works of talented young artist Vishal Mothilal, and we visit a 124-year-old temple, the pioneering Shree Gopallal Temple from Temple Valley in Verulam, north of Durban. It is said a picture speaks 1,000 words, and for local artist Vishal Mothilal, this could not be more apt. From the age of 6, he has been embellishing his canvases with divine masterpieces. And today, set amidst the lush greenery of Durban's Japanese garden, Vishal chats to us about colors, canvases, and his captivating creativity.
I think for me, how I had begun or started off my art career was when I was very little, around the age of 4 or 5. It was an afternoon and I had taken a murti from the god lamp, which was that of Ganesha. And I had decided to paint this. So I was very little, and then I started off with a sketch. And from that sketch, I had realized that there was much more to it than just being a simple sketch. With me realizing this as well, it was also my parents and my family that had looked at this and thought, okay, this is much more than just an average child painting or sketching. From the age of 4, I had begun this unique career, and as time went on, it progressed. There was an entire long procession of starting off from very little with sketches, moving on to paints, watercolors, then acrylics, and now at this age using oils. Before painting starts, there's obviously some invocation that one has to do as an artist just to seek the blessings of the divine. It's merely about trying to control your thoughts, emotions, words. For this painting of Lord Nataraja, there was a lot of research which needed to be done. For instance, an artist cannot pretty much paint from just simply one's imagination. There's scriptures which have been laid, there's injunctions which one needs to follow, especially as an artist. And I think from this form of work, or spiritual work as an artist, one needs to have that grounding. Creativity is important as well. At the same time, one cannot reinvent the wheel. This painting of Lord Shiva is a very strong painting. The colors which I have used are very strong in the sense of the image is surrounded by black, and in the bottom we have the fire which is burning, and Lord Shiva is closely associated with destruction and delusion. So in that sense, the fire comes into being. Lord Shiva holds a very strong personality in the Hindu Trinity, and his image is very rustic in a sense. So as an artist, I've tried to capture that, and at the same time, he does have a very calm personality. Being a Hindu and painting these Hindu subjects or different aspects of the Hindu religion, one would tend to realize that there's much more to it than just a mere painting or a pretty picture. It goes beyond that. The art pretty much becomes a sadhana to one. And this is a continual process, right from start to middle to finish. It's an entire process of mind change and of fully diving within the deity. It's really beneficial for me to paint a deity in a period of a month, go through the entire process, and to come off after the painting, after that entire process has been finished, to have learned so much more.
In the year 1888, a humble wooden iron structure was erected on the north coast sugar fields and named the Shree Gopallal Temple. Despite the structure undergoing modifications over the years, the Shree Gopallal Temple has carried forward the proud legacy of our forebears with the simple yet profound message of unity and faith. Officially opened by Mahatma Gandhi in 1913, the Shree Gopala Temple has become an integral part of the Hindu community in Verulam.
Originally, our people met on the holy grounds of this temple, and that was sufficient in their time. Particularly on a Sunday, they were all indentured laborers. So they met here religiously, socially, and so on. But they did work out that for their descendants, there must be something more permanent. And so they got together as they met on Sundays and put on a wooden iron structure. But soon they realized that the wooden iron structure would not be a permanent accommodation for future. They requested the owner of the land on which they were meeting here and asked him, his name was Babu Talwal Singh, if he could give them a small piece of land on which they could build a temple for their descendants. That was the beginning of how this temple came about. Mahatma Gandhi came very regularly to Verulam from Phoenix. He was an advocate, and he had to be, I think the situation is the same now, that an attorney must engage him, right, to do an advocate's work. And so that is how there was this close link between Verulam and Mahatma Gandhi. And I think our people in those days did a lot of good thinking, that said, here's a man who is so great already. Why can't we ask him to do the official opening of our temple? And that is how this is the connection between Mahatma Gandhi and our temple, that on the 8th of May 1913, he was invited to the official opening of the temple, and a plaque that they put up on those days is still there.
The benefit that this temple has achieved over its 124 years, we want to get every family in the area to come and spend some time here at the temple. Not only at satsang, as I said, not only at the annual celebrations, but to come here and spend more time. It's so peaceful. The atmosphere here is sublime. You could come and spend hours here and just go away feeling a lot more peaceful.
Interesting history and historical art. From the Bhagavad Gita, we learn that better than mechanical practice is knowledge, and better than knowledge is meditation. But best is the surrender of attachment to results, because there follows immediate peace. So from the entire Sunday Sadhana team, keep up the sadhana and have a week filled with light, love and peace. Om Shanti.
Vaakana modaka hasta chamara kanna vilavita sutra Mushika vaakana modaka hasta chamara kanna vilavita sutra Dikkutam dikkuttattari tattatam Utakita kinnatam